Hello everybody, my name's Mary and I am a single mum and I live in Bristol and I have done all my life. My son is 6 and his name is Monty, and my little girl is 2 and her name is Francesca. I was brought up in Filton with my brother and my sister, and my mum was a Christian and she encouraged us to go along to church with her every Sunday. We attended Sunday school with her, and I did confirmation classes when I was 11 years old. And when I got to college age, so when I was about 16, I decided that I didn't want to go to church every weekend, and I only went for special occasions, so Easter and Christmas, and if a friend was having their child christened or confirmation classes. So from the age of 16, as I said, I decided to turn not my back on the church, but I decided not to attend church as regularly as probably my mum would have liked us to. I attended college and I went into nursery nursing, which was the job that I love so much and I still have such a passion for now. And then I had my first child, and after having a premature baby who had quite a lot of problems, I was in quite a dark place and my partner at the time wasn't very supportive, and I found myself as a single parent. And although I had plenty of support from family and friends, there was always something missing in my life. And that was when I started looking for a new partner, because I thought that was what I was missing. And I met Francesca's father, and we were together for nearly 2 years when I fell pregnant with Francesca. And I felt really blessed to be carrying another baby. And I went through my pregnancy and everything seemed fine between us. And when I got to about 34 weeks pregnant, I found out that he was actually having an affair, which wasn't good for me at the time. I then ended up finding myself again in the position of being a single parent. And again, with the support of family and friends, I have managed to bring up 2 wonderful children, but there was still something missing. When Monty started school, I met 2 lovely ladies that attend Ebby, Suze and Fiona, and they always encouraged me to come to Ebby, even if it was for rendezvous, to bring Francesca. But at the time, I didn't want to step into a church building. I thought that God had made my life the way it had turned out. I kind of blamed him. I didn't have any faith. I felt like I had no worth. I was a single parent. I didn't choose to be a single parent. And I kind of blamed him. So it took a year of them asking me to come along to actually come to Ebby with Francesca for rendezvous, and that's when I met the likes of Angela and Emma, and they just made me feel so welcome, and that's when I had the courage to come on a Sunday service, and I haven't looked back since. So I began attending Ebby in September of 2015, and even the children just loved the worship and the songs and the people, like from the onset, and I felt exactly the same as they did, and I thought if they were comfortable and I felt comfortable, that we would carry on coming along to Ebby and just see where it took us, really, as a family, and also with our faith. It wasn't really until I started the Alpha course in the January of 2016 that I really then felt that I had a more personal relationship with God, and that actually everything that I had been through since becoming a parent wasn't his fault. It was just life, and sometimes life isn't easy, and that's when I realised that I actually needed God to guide me through everyday life, the ups and downs of being a mum, the ups and downs of being a working mum, bills, friendships, family. I just needed him to be there so that I could pray and ask for his help. As a child, as I've said previously, I was christened, and that was my parents' choice to dedicate me to God. And now, as an adult, I wish to be baptised because I want to commit myself to God. That's it, really. If there's anybody watching this video that feels lost or in the same dark places that I did, and you're unsure about your faith, I suggest to attend an Alpha course. It's 8 weeks of your life, and you'll learn so much about God and the life of Jesus, and you can ask as many questions as you like, as silly as they may sound, and nobody will laugh at you. People will listen, and maybe you'll be the person sat behind this camera next time, committing yourself to God.